welcome back to my channel. Hi my cuties and beauties. So today's video is going to be a little something different. It's going to be cook with me. So today what's on the menu is shrimp lomein. So I boiled my noodles already. As you can see, the noodles is already done. I did also boil some broccoli. Okay, so right now I'm actually cutting up the peppers. I have some mini peppers. They're colorful. I like the look, so it can look cute and look a little festive when it's on your plate. Instead of just doing the regular green peppers that everybody does. So I have orange, yellow, and red. I usually just cut it up, dice it real small, as you can see. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I also have my carrots to add to the feng shui, so to speak, of the meal. Give it more color and more taste because carrots are really good. I also have some garlic, minced garlic to add to that as well when I'm actually stirring everything together. I have my sesame seed oil because you're going to need that as well. And you're going to need some oyster sauce. I usually get this one. It's really, really good. I actually got the big bottle from a Korean store for $4, but usually the small bottle, which is probably like this size, usually runs like anywhere from $6 something to $7, somewhere around there. And some butter and some garlic, minced garlic in the pot. Of course, I'm going to take my shrimp stock and cook that first because shrimp doesn't take that long to cook. So I'm going to put them bad boys in there. And right now I have it on medium heat. So it's jumbo, see? Nice and big and juicy. Juicy! Don't mind me. Like, I'm in my comfort zone in my house. Don't come for me. Let me sing. Alright? Let me sing. Sing it, anime. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the wheel. Alright. Act like you have some sense, my girl. So, like I said, I put the minced garlic in there with a little bit of butter. Just to get it going so we can get these shrimps going. Okay? Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, you're also going to need some carrots. Okay? We're going to do this thing. I'm about to put the shrimps on high because you see this kind of taking long to cook and thing. Me ain't got time for that. Let me show you guys what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Okay, then we got the lomein and we got the broccoli in the bidak. Okay, you hear that? You hear that sizzling? That. All right, now I gotta watch it because the way these shrimps is set up, they'll burn on you or they'll overcook and you don't want it to overcook because then they'll turn rubbery. So I'm gonna put it like 3 minutes on each side. So a minute just passed. So now it's 12:20. So when it turns 12:22, I will flip it. After I flip it, I'll cook the other side for another 3 minutes. After that, I'll remove the shrimps. I'll put in the peppers. I'll saute the peppers. And then I'll add in the carrots. And then I'll add in the broccoli. And then I'll add my oyster sauce. And then I'm going to add the lomein. I'm going to mix everything in there. So that's what we're doing. So I don't know if you guys want to stay, you know, and watch me do this. When I say watch me do this, I mean like just literally watch me watch the shrimp. I don't know if you guys want to do that or if you guys want to come back. Like bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. You know what? I'm going to bring it back. So when I take the shrimp out, then I'll resume. Because y'all just going to be looking at me looking at this. Now I'll be like this. And I'll be looking at the top. And I'll be looking at y'all. And I'll be looking at this. And I'll be looking at the top. And I'll look at y'all. So instead of doing all of that, let's scratch that. I'll be back. Okay guys, we are back. So now the shrimps is out. I just place them over here. Over here. So this is how our shrimps looking. Okay, I ain't want to drop it, you know, because I will be back. So I'm going to go over here. I'm just going to rinse the pot to get all that garlic out. Now it's stuck at the bottom. Take a paper towel. And because this is a non-stick pan, which I love, it's called a Telfar or Telfic pan. I think I ordered it I want to say from Target or I want to say Target. Anyway, you see it's clean now, and you also want to make sure you wipe the bottom, because you don't want when you put it back on the fire, you're hearing the pack, 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 pack noise. I'm pretty sure anybody that cooks that's on here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh God, just tried to knock over the tea. So I'm gonna put the fire back on, but this time I'm gonna put it on a medium heat. Yeah, I know I just got up close and personal. All up in the camera. What happened? Who got something to say? What? You in my business. Don't do that. So now that the fire is back on, fire is back on, I'm going to wait a little bit. Well, I can pump up the heat just a little bit to like high, and I'm going to now place the peppers in there to saute. I know y'all heard that. Shh. I know y'all heard that. I know y'all. You already know when you hear that in the kitchen. No, it's gonna be a problem because it's gonna be good. It's good. La, 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 la. They don't want to burn it up now, but we just want it to cook a little bit. Right? Let me throw a little olive oil so it won't stick. Okay, get your little olive oil. I like the boil one. Sprinkle it a little bit. Not too much. Just for it to saute the right way. You know? See it there? Look at me. I look like one of them. What do you call it? The Chinese people when they get it, they're like, hoya, hoya, hoya. Okay? So, that's what we're going to do. Right? So you do that. You'll saute it for like about 2 minutes. Not longer than 2 minutes. Okay, disclaimer. I don't know if it's me, but the sesame seed oil. I don't know if it's the sesame seed oil or the oyster sauce. But every time I make my shrimp lo mein, I bust it down, it's good, whatever. Add in the broccoli right now, just to get it going. Right? Every time I eat this thing, right after I make it, for some reason, my throat starts to bother me. It'll feel like, kind of, like if I'm catching a cold, it'll be kind of sore or whatever, and I do not like that. So I don't know what it is that's causing that. If it's the sesame seed oil or the oyster sauce, but instead of me cooking this today without neither one, I'm using both of them again. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna be singing after, but I don't know. I don't even know how to stop it, but it is what it is, right? All right. So you got your little stuff sauteed for 2 minutes. I just added the broccoli. Okay. You don't want your broccoli too hard. You don't want it overcooked either. So now I'm gonna add in the carrots. Okay. It's shredded already, so that's the ones you want to get. So this way you don't have to do too much cutting. Just add a little bit of that bad boy in there. Not too much. You know, just enough. Like I said, to give it that oomph of flavor. You know? Right? And you just shake it up. So it should be looking something like this so far. You know, you see that? Alright? Be looking something like this. I wish I had a bigger pot. Because, you know, when you stirring this stuff is going everywhere. So now, I'm going to add the lo mein. I'm adding in the lo mein, as you can see. Right? That's in there. The lo mein is already cooked, so obviously you don't need to have it sit in here for too long. What you want to do now, go in with your oyster sauce, and you just drizzle a little bit of that on there, you know, just a little bit, just to get the color to come in. And you start to mix everything. You know, this is a mess. Usually when I have this little pot and I have so much ingredients inside, it's just a hot mess. So right now I'm not even worried about the stove because I can obviously clean after. So you just mix it in the oyster sauce just to see how much you might need. Reason being, you don't want it too dark, but you also don't want it too light. Okay, so it's still not dark enough the way I would want it. Alright, so I'm going to just add in. Right now, this is the color. Okay, so you want it a little darker. You want to make sure everything gets in there and get the color. See how it's coming together, but the color is still not the way I want it to be. It's not what I want it to be. So what I'm going to do is add some more oyster sauce just to get the color to come in a little bit more. Okay, that should be enough. But you just stir to see. Keep stirring to see what is going to be the outcome in terms of color. Then you'll know. I don't measure anything. Just kind of go off the top of my head. Okay, just going to mix it around. Try to get it to that nice caramelized color or brown color. Okay, that's what you do. You mix. Listen, this right here, this mixer, you hurt my little tiny hand. Y'all see how hard you have a wrist? Y'all see? I know y'all see it. I know y'all hear him in the background like he's such a bully. Every time somebody pass by the door, or if somebody slam the door, open their door, whatever, start to bark. Like you big bad wolf. So, I think for right now, it's looking pretty okay color-wise. Pretty okay. Not too dark, not too light. You know, the noodles is just in the middle. In the middle now. Don't mind me. I'll be in my zone, okay? Don't come for me. Don't come for me. If me not send for you. Like the Jamaicans will say, don't come for me if me not send for you. Blood clot. One to that sitting here. Alright. So, see, now we got the color coming in. Just stir it a little bit more. Yes, I know. It does get a little messy. Okay, so what we want to do is just put, I think I'm going to add a little bit more. Just a little bit more for color. I'm not going to OD. I think that should be enough. I actually look like I almost empty out the whole bottle. But no worries, I can always buy another one. Okay? Mix it up. Right? So it is coming together beautifully. Okay? I need to hurry up because I don't want the broccoli to mash up too much. Okay, so now we're going to add in Add in the shrimps. Okay? And just want to stir it, everything around so everything can get a little flavor. Okay? Stir that bad boy. Like I said, the stirring is the part that's really tedious because you want to make sure everything blends in together. Okay? Blend it. So that's that. I'm gonna turn off the fire because we are done. Lo and behold, we are done. The only thing left to do with this. Alright, so this is what happens when you have an electric stove. And you turn it off and you obviously keep the pot there, it still would actually boil. So I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, everything is basically done. Gotta wash up these dishes. Gotta wash my hands. It's very important, guys, when you're cooking, you need to wash your hands. You know why? Because some of us females, when we are cooking, we are scratching our hair, we are playing out here, we're playing with the phone. All these things are, you know, carries a little, you know, obviously the phone carries bacteria, so you don't want to play with your phone and then go pick up and say you need a dumpling or something like that. You don't want to do that, because that ain't gonna make no sense. So you don't want to do that. Okay, you want to make sure you touch your phone, you touch your hair, anything of that sort, you go and directly wash your hands before you continue cooking. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So the oyster sauce and everything, I'll put that away just now. So what we're gonna get to is The finishing touches, what you want to do is you get a teaspoon, okay? A teaspoon, not a tablespoon. Look at the difference, okay? Teaspoon. You take some sugar, okay? I don't know which one you guys prefer, but I'm going to use the Domino sugar for today. Take a little tablespoon, right? I want to make sure you guys can see this. Take a tablespoon of sugar and you just sprinkle it on the top for flavor. So like a teaspoon and a half. If I said tablespoon just now, my bad. But a teaspoon and a half, you just sprinkle it on there. Alright? And then instead of using the spoon again, I'm going to use this. Okay, and I'm just going to pick it up and kind of like mix up the sugar so you can get to all entities, all parts of this. That's what you want to do. Okay, you just mix that in. Do you hear that? Oh, y'all can't see. Okay, let's see if y'all can see like this. Okay, so you just mix it up and make sure the sugar get all over for the extra added flavor. Okay, and that's about it. And guess what? There you have it. Shrimp lo mein. Done by me. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know if I'll be doing too much editing on this video. You know why? Because it was a cooking video. Whatever you saw is what you're going to get. Nah, let me stop saying. But no, this is really how I make my shrimp lo mein. Usually, sometimes if I'm feeling a little extra, I add a little chicken in it, like chicken cutlets to make it, I guess, more filling, but this is fine. So that's about it, and let me go eat. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Don't be scared to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and please, 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 I don't stress this enough, turn your notification bells on so this way you know every time I'm posting, so I won't have to be like, oh, I posted a new video, I know I posted a new video, right? Peace, love you guys. Mwah.